Hey everyone, Swag here, just with a quick video. Just wanted to show you some of the various ways of processing materials that are coming up in my new mod pack that's available for playtesting to my members of my Buy Me a Coffee. I'd also like to, if you have these options in a pack, which one produces the most materials? To do this, I put a stack of iron ore to each one. The only thing I did was I also put a stack of flint into the thermal one, which you can see on my, uh, which is over here. But flint is easy. These are what I consider to be early game, or at least not middle game, but early game availabilities in a pack if you have these things. So I'll tell you what each one offers you. For create, you're going to get 16 blocks of iron, which in each block is 9 pieces of iron, 9 ingots of iron, 6 iron ingots, and 8 iron nuggets per stack of iron ingots, plus 7 cobblestone. That's on it. This is just probably what I got for this. Your numbers may vary, but it's a multiplication of 2.2%. I think the cobblestone has a chance of, I think it was like 12% or something. Let me look. Iron ore. Yes, a 12% chance. So 64 times 12%. Yeah, I'd say that's roughly what you're going to get. So if you're looking for just iron and cobblestone, and you don't need anything else and crates in your pack, this might be a good thing to go. Yeah, it's going to cost you some iron to set up, and some other materials like brass, which is zinc and copper, which are ores are in create, and andesite alloy, and you're going to have to get to the nether, because to craft these crushing wheels, you need the crafters to do this, and of course you need iron for the hoppers, and you need more brass for the funnels. It's not, but like I said, it's pretty but you probably could do it pretty early. And I might be using creative motors, but you can easily run it on other things. I've done this sort of setup in worlds where I've used one of the furnace generators, and it's ran it quite smoothly. Next option is, of course, the crusher from Immersive Engineering with its with the small electrical furnace from the Engineer's Decor add-on, or you could just use furnaces and a thing, but it's really up to what's in the mod pack. But in this mod pack, that's what it's got. In this mod pack, you'll get from a stack of iron ore, you'll get 8 nickel ingots, I should say, 14 blocks of iron, and 2 iron nuggets with 2 iron ingots with no nuggets. So that's pretty good. It's like 2 blocks less, so it's about like 18. Okay, so 18 plus. So like 22 ingots less than what you get with create, but you do get the side product of the nickel for free. So if you're looking to get more side ores, this is the thing to do it. Best thing about the electrical furnace, if something goes in there, like say redstone, that can't be smelted in your pack, it'll just pass right through and go straight to the collection thing. By the way, I'm planning to use these conveyor belts in my my test world that I'm playing. I like them. Okay, and this last one is for say is the thermal series. Like I said, I used a stack of flint, and it's only used 16 flint to process 1 stack of iron ore. So the flint doesn't get used that much. You can also use basalt powder, but that would be used way faster. Although you do, if you have access to it, like you can set up basalt farm, that might be an option for you. But for the iron ore with the flint, I got 15 iron, so 15 blocks of iron, which is better than the crusher from Immersive Engineering, but worse than create. I also got 2 iron ingots, so altogether I got 9 ingots more than Immersive Engineering, and I got 13 ingots less than create, but and also no nuggets. But I did get some slag, which can be used to either to be crushed into sand. You can use slag to crush into sand, or you can cook into rock wool, which you use to make the thermals satchels. Or you can use to make concrete, so it's like a great option. Because if you want to produce slag on a regular basis, that's what the gravel gets turned into. Because you produce gravel in the thermal thing as like a 10% chance of producing gravel. So we got 22 slag from that stack, and we also got some nickel. We got 9 ingots of nickel, which made 1 block. So thermal's also good if you want byproducts. So depending on where you want nickel, depending whether or not you want the byproducts, or if you just want the cobblestone, which you can process into, which I think you can process using a crate setup into gold. Depending on what you want, and how much you're willing to, and if you're willing to sacrifice getting not the maximum amount of iron. And I really think that any of these steps could work. I mean, it's only it's like normally you get I expect at least 2 stacks of, for that you expect 2 stacks of iron, which is 128 ingots. For a stack of ore, you'd expect 128 ingots, which if you divide that by 9 is roughly a little bit over 14.2%, 14.2 stacks. So this you got is like 2.2 times. This here is exactly 2. This is exactly the 2 stacks that you get, but you get a 10. But like I said, you got a byproduct here, so this is exactly 2 times. This here is a little bit more. But then again, with the flint in the flint boosted it by, I forget how much. It boosted by 1.25%, and modified the auxiliary byproducts by 3%, and reduced the power by 25%. And it's only used, chance of using it's like, oh, but that's the wrong catalyst I was looking at. Darn. There. So flint, like, it increases it by 1.1%, and it also gives you a boost of 50% to the auxiliaries, and slightly increases the power, but it's barely used. So that's why we got a full stack of nickel of byproduct and 22 slag, because we had a 50% increase for these. So normally you get like 4 or 5 if you didn't use the flint, and you get like 11 slag. But this is like a pretty good thing. I mean, it's not. It's like 2.1% times, because you get. So it's like, this is like the middle ground. But personally, I think I like this because I like the option of getting nickel for free. And slag is useful. Not to mention the crusher is quite a bit expensive compared to just a pulverizer and a furnace. and it's also a more compact setup. Plus, I believe the pulverizer, if I look at the recipes, can pulverize all the ores and give me, like, I might not be able to, like, I'll probably use the pulverizer, although I'll probably combine it with an electrical furnace, so way the things that won't get smelted, like the rubies, will just, like the gems, will just pass through. But anyways, folks, like I said, it's really up to you what you want. I hope you enjoyed this short video. I mean, I was planning to try and do it like 5 minutes less, but this 11 minutes isn't bad. But hopefully this helps you out if you're trying to decide what type of ore processing setup you want. If it did, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and well, hopefully I'll see you around here on my Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/SickNillaIce, or next time on a video. I usually try to upload twice a week, one for Minecraft and one for currently City Skylines. But when done playing that game, I'll pick a new game. And so, like I said, I do modern Minecraft once a week, and I do another game once a week. And so I'll see you next time. Take care.